So how does this impact the PTI? To give us more perspective on this, we're being joined by Mr. Syed Bukhari, who's a former Minister of Overseas Pakistanis and HRD, and also a former Special Assistant to the former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan. Mr. Bukhari, thank you very much indeed for joining us here in WION. Let me first ask you this. How does the PTI view this verdict?
PTI were expecting a verdict which was going to be unlawful. To be honest, we were probably expecting a more severe verdict, considering the pace and the unlawful manner the court was conducting the hearing. It was being done day to day. It was being done until 12 o'clock midnight every day. And Imran Khan's legal team was not being allowed to actually speak or represent Khan properly, nor were they even allowed the opportunity to cross-question any of the witnesses. So it was obvious that this verdict was a little bit more predetermined, and it was already predetermined that it would be given, and that they were rushing to some sort of a judgment prior to the upcoming elections.
Right. And also, what steps would the PTI now take after this verdict?
The next step that PTI has taken is that we are going to the High Court to appeal this verdict. This is it's a lower court, so you have the High Court and the Supreme Court above this, which we know that it will be thrown out. In the Supreme Court, when the Cypher case was heard there last, Imran Khan got bail from there. So it shows you that this is a frivolous case, and we're very certain, inshallah, that we will win it in the higher courts, and this sentence will be squashed.
And Mr. Bukhari, how will this verdict now impact the PTI's election campaign?
I think this is going to go in our favor. As devastating as it is to hear someone like Imran Khan being sentenced to 10 years, I believe that this is going to create even a further, divide in the political polls, and strengthen and determine the voters and the vote bank of PTI and Imran Khan to come out and vote in larger and stronger numbers. This is certainly going to be a case of people are going to show their resentment, anger, and disappointment via the ballot, via the vote.
You know, it's interesting that you say this, because a lot of commentators are saying that this could actually be the end of Imran Khan and the PTI as well in the forthcoming elections. How do you respond to that?
There's never an end in Pakistani politics of anybody, let alone of the most popular leader the country has ever seen. If I repeat history, Nawaz Sharif was sentenced to a 10-year, if not a longer term, and then came back as prime minister, and now is back again with all trumpets and red carpets for him, and is being pushed to be selected as a prime minister on the people of 250 million people of Pakistan. So, if this is a 10-year verdict, like I said, we were probably expecting a more severe one, the way that this was being done and manipulated. We were probably expecting, God forbid, a life sentence or a death punishment. 10 years, as soon as it goes to the higher courts, we know that this will be squashed, and Imran Khan, we're very certain, will be victorious in yet another case and be back very soon.
Mr. Syed Bukhari, thank you very much indeed, sir, for joining us and getting us that perspective there.
Thank you.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.